Now you can see that there is n divided by 2 means the number which is itself is the divisor. If it is not a divisor, the last possible divisor of that number, factor of the number, is half of the number. Suppose the 1000 is the number. Apart from 1000, who is the last possible factor? Is 500. So if you start from 2, your last possible factor of the 1000 will be 1000 divided by 2, 500, apart from 1000. So automatically, if you look at the process, I have reduced the process. So when I have given this particular process, any one of the number is a divisor, will be making my result as false. By default, I have written true, and if any divisor I find, I make it false. I'm moving my mouse on top of that particular portion. If I get any divisor, then it will become false. And ultimately, whatever will be there in my DV, that will be returned from these functions. So I'll be checking the twin prime. So when I'm looking for the twin prime is from a particular range to particular range. Any two numbers I have to look at. As you know, the numbers are prime numbers are always the means the division of the twin primes are the numbers of prime numbers whose difference is only 2. So like 3 and 5 are twin prime, and then 11 and 13 are twin prime. Then we have a 17, 19 twin prime. And after that again 29, 31 is a twin prime. So we will look at this particular way. So you know that apart from 2, all the numbers whose all the prime numbers are odd numbers. So apart from 2, so we will just go for that. We'll write 4 and we will start a number from int I is equal to, I give a number, say number is 3, and that's a starting number, and I is less than equal to, say I will go up till any number, say 99. First twin primes between 1 to 100 I will check, and I is equal to I plus equal to 2. Now when I write I plus equal to 2, what I mean, I is equal to I plus 2. So I just go into this one and I find out here what I will be finding, the prime number. So when it will be a prime number, when the two numbers are the prime numbers, then I will check that they are twin primes. So let us go up to 99. If I want to go, I should go up till 97. Why I'll go up till 97? That is what exactly I'm going to show you over here. I'm going to write if, a very simple function, if the first prime number, prime is my function name, so through the prime I will be passing the current number of I. What is the current number of I? Maybe anything. So I'll pass that this one, and I will give another result as and I will write prime, and this time I will be passing the value which is 2 more than the current number. So here when I will be passing the last number, actually I will be passing 97 and 99. So because 97 will be the I value and 99 will be the I plus 2 value. So automatically when the function is going to return any value, it is going to return any value like true and false. Here comes the effect of the truth table. So when I get a true and true, the result will be true. So in that case, when I will get true and true, that is the time I'm going to display the value. The system of OS, my S is little system dot out dot println, and here when I write a println, what I will write, I can just write println. What are the twin prime? And after writing twin prime, I'm going to write the value of those two values as I, and of course I want to give a little gap after this I, and I want to give a comma, let me say a comma, and I want to give the next value is I plus 2, and then I want to close it, So very carefully watch this particular statement. Here I am going to print the values when both the condition will become true. And I will just compile this program. Sorry, there is a particular bracket I missed out, I believe. Let me see if I have missed out any bracket. Oh, I have missed out one plus symbol. Okay, so here I'll just compile, and then when I compile, there is no syntax error. So you can check there. I will be calling this particular prime check functions, and I will call this one. And when I call this one, here you can see the output. Can you see the output? Manvi, can you just tell me? Can you see the output?
No, sir.
No.
Yes, sir. Now I can see.
Now it's appearing, no? So if you watch
Yes.
them, twin prime 3 and 5, 5 and 7, 11 and 13, 17, 19, 29, 31, 41, 43, 59, 61, 71, 73. These are the twin primes. So if I just show the program, you will be able to understand how I have worked out. I have just made the simple program, and when I call that function again and again, here very important thing is I have called the same function 2 times, and this is a reusability of the function which I have talked in the first class, that reusability of function. So this is comes here comes the reusability of function, where the parameter in the through the parameter I have passed I and I plus 2. So I is the current value of the loop, and I plus 2 is a value which is addition of the current value, 2 addition with the current value. So if both of them are prime number, then it is going to display the value. So when is written prime I, when the function will return either it will return true or it will return false. So if it is returning prime I true and prime I plus 2 also true, then only it is going to display the value which I have printed over there. What I have printed, twin prime is equal to I plus 2. I think I'm clear. Everybody, is it clear to you? Yes, everybody,
Yes,
is
sir.
it clear to you? Okay. So have you taken the screenshot or the required things, steps? Have you done? I'll just make it little smaller. Why I'll make it little smaller? Because that you can take the screenshot in one go. Let me make it 18. Let me see. Yeah, now in one go you can take the screenshot. Okay, everybody please check that this is the program, and this is for the twin primes. Okay, so prime is a function, and that function I have called within my main program. This is the main program actually, which is called by the constructor here. I always call through the constructor. So when I call through the constructor, whenever you are creating the object, this will be executed automatically. You don't have to call the main functions and all over here. So you can see here, I will move into the next part of it. Everybody, I think you have noted this one. So I'll go to the next point. Let's see. I have already discussed about the input and all so long back, and now I want to go back to those all options. So I'm just looking at the various input functions and input method and all. So input through the screen, and through the screen why I will do the input and how I will do the input and what exactly I want to manipulate, that I'm going to show you. Here a simple input I am taking, and I am using a mathematical function that is called absolute function, and in this absolute function I am just getting the absolute value. This is a simple program. You can see the program. How I am doing that I am going to explain you. First I have taken the basically when you look at your class, I'll be showing a very interesting thing over here. Everybody just watch carefully. I'm changing to interface. So when I change the interface, it is going to show you some kind of ICSE question appears with this. Everybody, I think everybody can see. Manvi, can you see? Piyashi, can you see?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what you can see is a class input through screen, and that class is declared under a particular main class. That main class name is the classes, means all class of mother class of all the classes is known as object class. So you can see java.lang.object is the name of the mother class, and under this mother class you have created the input through screen. Means I have created this class name input through screen under the mother class java.lang.object, and under this whatever we have, these are the default things automatically creates, like clone, equal, finalize, gloss, get class. These are the functions and the methods automatically created by the class. You don't have to create any class. You create automatically. These subclasses are automatically created from where? From the object class. Okay, now you see I have created a constructor. That constructor details are also given over here. So this is what exactly you can see here. I go for the program. I think I back in the program. Everybody, you can see I am back in the program. In the program, I have written the util.scanner, import java.util.scanner. Why I have imported? Because this particular method or class is not available under object. So these are the things which are not available under the object. If anything is not available under the object, they are available under different packages. And from those, if you want to call those packages, you have to call using the Java. And how you call them? Using a keyword called import. So here the import is the keyword. Through that I have called a particular package, name is util. Util is the name of the package, and under the util package you have a class name that is called scanner, and that scanner class is having a lots of different options, like different functions and all other things. Here you can see the functions name. What is the function name I have used? Next int is the function name. And next int is the function of scanner class. But I could not call the function directly. What I have done, I have created the object of the scanner class. The name of the object over here is I. And through the I have called the scanner class function, name is next int. Similarly, if you want to call the other things, next double and all other things are there. So if I just take a program where I have to input a number, means a final number, and I want to display some of the very important things you have already learned, for loop and all. So I'll just go through that for loop, and here I want to find out a number, and the number is having how many digits. This is with the help of for loop, and with the help of while loop I will be doing that both the things. Okay, so let's check. A number is there. In that number, how many digits are there? I want to see. So I'll just change this one int, and I will count cd. Cd stands for count digit, and this is a simple program. I will just revise your while and for, and with that, through the input, how you can do that. Enter a number. I have entered a number, and I will go for loop. A very interesting for loop. I'll be here. So I'll just give a semicolon, and I'll just give x is greater than 0. Okay, so x is greater than 0, then only this program will go on. And here I'll just write this one. Okay, so when I do this one, what I will do, I will write CD plus plus. I'll just add on the CD plus plus, and here I will write x divide equal to 10. So the meaning of x divide equal to 10 is x equal to x divided by 10, and I just give a square bracket here. And let's print out the value. What exactly is the things we are looking for? We are looking for, again, this S is giving trouble. System dot out dot print ln. So when I go for this print ln, what I'm going to print, I want to print number uh, of digits. Okay, so I'll just write number of digits in number of digits you can write equal to a symbol, just give equal to, and then I will just go for the value, where is the value that is in the CD, and I'll give you the value over here. So when I do this one, what exactly is the program? Just input a number and find how many digits are there in the number. So it is with the help of for loop I am doing. So everybody can check this one. Yeah, can you, any question? Anybody having any question? Manvi, any queries?
No, sir.
Okay, so here we go. Enter a number. So I have entered a number 675. So 675, how many digits are there? Manvi, how many digits are there?
3.
Okay, so the output should be
3.
number of
Yes, sir.
digits equal to 3. Is it coming?
Yes, sir.
So how it is coming, you know that I am just dividing every time the number with the help of the 10. So every time when you divide the number with the 10, it is reducing its number of digits. So first time 3, then 2, then 1. So every time it is reducing the digit, it is counting number of digits. So if I want to find the sum of the digits also, so I'll just give up here SD. ST stands for sum of the digits over here. So I'll just write one simple statement over here. Okay, so I'll write SD equal to ST plus X mod 10. So what is a mod is a remainder. The last digit will appear and automatically it will add into the ST variable. And here I can write number of digit is this one, and I can just add on some of the information over here. So I can write sum of the digits, some of the digits. You can see here some of the digits I am doing. So when I go for the sum of the digits equal to how much is the value is there in my variable st, I will be able to see. So I'll just write st. So when I write this one here, I in the same program I have changed little bit, and it is going to do the simple benefit for me. So I just enter a number. I write 650, sorry, 6,546. So you can see here I have written the 6,546 and I press enter. As soon as I enter, it is going to give me the number of digits and the sum of the digits. So in a particular number, how many digits are there and sum of the digits, both it is showing. Can you see? Manvi,
Yes,
please.
sir.
Okay, so here I have not changed much, and the program is showing me the number of digits and sum of the digits using the for loop I am doing. I'm not doing using the while loop and all. So in the for loop also same thing happens, and the while loop and for loop is similar. Actually, previously in the case of structure-oriented programming language, this concept was different, and in the object-oriented programming language, this concept is different. So in these cases, you can see that just for loop, while loop doesn't have much difference. Both are the entry control loop, and both are similar. Only the syntaxes are different. Otherwise, the manipulation of data positions are different. Otherwise, both the loops are similar. There is no problem over there. So let us move into the next part of it. So I have already worked out this one. So if I want to get the, instead of sum of the digits, I want the reversing the digits. So I'll just go for the reversing of the digit. Okay, so I go for RD equal to 0. So I just add on the variable, and here my sum of the digits are already there. So I want to get the reverse of the digit. So what will be the reverse of the digit? There's a simple formula is here. That is RD is equal to RD into 10 uh, and plus the remainder. What is the remainder? How I find the remainder? You know that now. X mod 10. So X mod 10 is the remainder. Okay, so we just look at this one. And here I have to add up the simple thing, that is reverse number. So we just go for reverse number equal to, and we just add on the variable RD. So let's try over here what exactly is happening. Let's see. So we are going to compile is over, compilation is over. So we'll just look at the number, and then I will enter the number 764. So 764 stands for, you can see here 764, 3 digits, and the sum is 7 plus 6 is 13 plus 4 17, and reverse is 467. Anybody having any queries about this particular program can ask me. And this is a simple program. Here I have done 3 different parts. One is sum of the digit. We have counted the number of digits, and we have reversed the digits also. So I think the 3 different programs are clubbed together in a simple program over here. And everybody, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. I think if anybody, please feel to ask, feel free to ask a question. So anybody having any queries can ask me now. Okay, Deepika, is there any queries for you from your side? Deepika's microphone is not connected, it seems. Okay, Piyashi,
No, sir.
any questions?
No, sir.
No. Okay. So the formula is here for reverse the digit. You must note down that particular formula is for the reversing the digits. So always remember that when I want to reverse a digit, it is little different. Okay. So reverse the digit is a number. RD is into RD into 10 plus the remainder. The remainder is how to find out. I can find out separately also. I can find out over here also. To reduce the size of the program, I have found here only, and you can explain, you can do the things in your own place with the help of a particular variable first to find out the remainder, and then only. So if I just want to do this particular part and store it in a variable, that I can do, and that I can manipulate that particular value. So we move on to the next program. So this is what exactly I have shown you, so you can check and note down. I think we have a input, and through the methods we can accept and display. Okay, so there is a particular function I have worked out for you. Let me see if where I kept it. Declare and display. Open. No, not declare and display. This is increment input through the screen is class with
करोगे
okay, these are the classes with attributes, which exactly I want to show you. Here you can see I have kept 2 different function. One is input function, another is display function. Now this is what exactly happens when in the ICSE council they ask a question through which you have to, they will ask, write a program through the input. You input your name, class, section, and marks of 4 subject, and then display lots of things. That for that particular program, this is the primary work I am showing you. What we are going to do, you are going to get the variable, and those variable where you want to declare. I want to declare the variable in a particular location. So the particular location is where I am declaring that particular location is in the global location. So here int x and int y are the global variable, and this global variable I can declare over here, I can initialize over here. All these parts are there, so you don't have to bother about that. You can just write x equal to, this is equal to anything you can write. We don't write anything, we just write here the 0. So automatically through the constructor I have initialized the things, and then I have a 2 function. One is an input function, another is a display function. So the input function and display function is there just to get the value and display the value. This is what exactly is the basic work or framework of your program, which you can get a question on that particular basic frameworks over here. So I'll just compile. I'll just go for this one, and class with attributes. I'll open the create an object of this, and when I create the object of this, nothing to be displayed. Why nothing is displayed? Because everything is as a function, not in a constructor. So in the constructor, only x and y are in input. And now I am going to input function I call. So when I call the input function, when I call that function, it is going to give me the place through which I can enter the value for x. See, I have entered the value for x as 89. Enter the value for y. I have entered the value for y as 65. So I have entered the value for the x and value for the y. So when I display this one, there is nothing displayed. Why? Because that function is only limited up till that much, where it will input. And now I have another function called display. When I call this display function, entered value in x is 89 and entered value in y is 65. So it is displaying that particular part. So actually you are displaying the part wise the information, and every time you are executing the function, you are executing the function with the help of the object of the class. Look at this class with attributes, class with this is the name of the object, and this object is come from which class, that is showing. And inside this class I have the function. What are the functions are there? It is showing over here. And when you are calling this function, those functions are being executed. So if you just watch this program, this is a very important program through which you can learn how to define the things in a different functions and call them. Now, if you want to call them, you have to create the object. That is what exactly you do in the main functions. So what you do in the main function, you call the object of the class. So inside the main function, so if I declare main functions over here, after declaring everything, let me declare here the main function. So I just write public static void main. Now when I declare this is having a specific structure. So the main function is having some specific structure. What is that? Is through the parameter of the main, we have to pass the string value of array. String a, this is arguments. Actually this is called arguments. Okay, string arguments. And now I can write anything. args I can write a. There is no problem over there. So when I give this particular things, this is a function which is not a part of the program, which is actually a separate part, and it cannot stay alone. That is the reason when it cannot stay alone, it requires a place to be stored. That is what exactly it comes and stay inside the class. Main is not a direct part of your class. It is a separate part. This function is not a part of the class, but it cannot stay alone. It's a ghost fearing function. So when this ghost fearing function cannot stay alone, it come back and stay inside the class. And inside the class, I'm going to create the object of my particular class. So you can see there's a class with, this is the name of the class. So as you know, this is the name of the class. I am going to make the object of that class. So I have to create the object of the class like this. I have to give the name of the class, that is class attribute. And I say obj, the name of the object is obj equal to new, and after that new I have to give the constructor to execute and find out this here. So and then I have created the same thing which I have just now worked out with the help of the Windows. Here I am doing the same thing over here. There what I did, I created the object, I went to the object, right click. When I right click, what I did, I access the function. What is the function accessed? Here instead of right clicking, you are writing obj, because you have created the object, and this is the, after right clicking you have called the function. that function is called with the help of dot operator over here. And which function I'm going to call? I'm going to call the input function. You see there is an input, I is in capital letter. So that is wrong actually. I should not have written input that way. So anyway, I call the input function, and then finally I will be calling the obj dot display. Display is my second function. Through that I am going to display the value, so I have called that function. So I close this main function. So you can see here, I'll just compile this one. There is no syntax error. So what I did, I created the class object. The name of the object is obj, and through this object I am calling this particular two functions. So dot is the operator through which I call the method. If I want to access the object of the method, I have to use this dot. So as you know, math.pow, math is the name of the class, pow is the name of the function, and to access the static function we use the dot operator already over there. Similarly I am using over here. So when I go for this, what I am doing, I am going to call this function. I write close, and here I just go for this. Here please watch carefully. You have a two different option. One is a void main. This void main is a function which is not a part of the class, as I told you. And here in this case also it is coming separately, because this is not part of the class. This is created before the class is created. Any static thing you declare, they are created before the class is created. So that is the reason they are called class method, or class object, or class method and all. So here we go, void main, public void main. Here we have to pass in the screen some value within the double quotation. That is a very important thing. Okay, so I give a string value, because there is nothing out there, so I have to give that string value, and I give OK. So when I give OK, it is going to call the same function. Which function it is going to call? The accept function. And through the accept, I am going to give the value, say 56 I give. So that is going with the value X, and then I give the value, say 76. So it is going with the value of Y. So, and at last I have called the function display. It is going to show me the display value. What is the display value? It is X equal to 56 and Y equal to 76. Same thing which I have done with the help of the simple screen manipulation, I have done with the help of the function calling and all. So this is what exactly is a simple. When I declared a class, inside the class, when I declared the function, those functions becomes a property. They are method are the properties, method property of the class, and those properties if I want to call, I have to use this way. This is the way you can see. I think you have noted. Everybody please note down this particular class objects and all. Here I have some gap I will reduce, but the whole program will not come in one screenshot. You need at least two screenshots. So I'll be displaying the first part, and then I will count 1 to 15, and by that time you take the screenshot. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So your 15 is over. You have taken the first part. I'm going for the second part of this one. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. Over. Now you have already taken the screenshot, I believe. If you have not, please let me know. If you haven't to tell me anything, you can tell me. Okay, Manvi.
Yes, sir.
Okay, have you taken the screenshot?
Yes, sir.
And tell me, did you understand what I explained you in the through the windows and through this particular class main function? They are the two are the similar type of things. In the case of Windows, I have to right click and access the function, and in this case, I have access the function with the help of the object. Same thing. There also the right thing was an object. And here that object set on a object bench. Everybody knows now, that is my favorite word, object bench. And from the object bench, I right click and I have access the method. Here I have created the object with the help of obj, and I access the method with the help of the obj. Did you see that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so did you understand this one?
Yes, sir.
Right, let me give you a question. All of you, please note down a question and write down the program and send it through the WhatsApp or anything, whatever you like. So the question is, write a program to input your name, class, section, and 3 subject marks using input method. Using display method, calculate your grade if average